Installation and commissioning of the NUMNES 4001 control and indicating equipment is simple and quick. This video will take you through the steps. But first, let's spend a minute to briefly review the panel and the features available with revision 2.1 firmware. The 4001 is a non-addressable panel with features that provide a flexible solution for small and medium-sized buildings. The panel comes with 2, 4, 8 or 16 detection zones. Each detection zone supports up to 32 non-addressable detectors. The detection zones can be configured for non-latching operation or alarm dependency. We'll show how this is done later. A configurable alarm delay timer can be set to pause before the audio-visual alarm devices operate. We'll also cover this configuration later. Inside the panel, there are terminals to connect wiring for alarm and fault outputs, an auxiliary 24-volt supply output, and inputs to initiate day-night mode, building evacuation, and a system reset, all from remote locations. Apart from the panel configuration options, there are also additional hardware options available. A remote LED card allows the alarm and fault status at the panel to be monitored from another location. Each detection zone may be mapped to an output relay, allowing for other events to be initiated, like shutting down air handling plant when a specific detection zone reports a fire. A repeater panel extends the panel's controls and indicators to another location. Full control is available at the repeater panel, but no detectors or audio-visual alarm devices are connected to the repeater panel. The panel has 3 access levels that provide the required functions for the appropriate user. This may be an employee who needs to activate the audio-visual alarms to evacuate the building, or the fire brigade and site maintenance personnel who operate the panel in an emergency, or an installation technician who configures the panel. Access Level 1 is available directly at the panel and requires no special entry. To enter Access Level 2, check that there are no unacknowledged events on the panel, then press the Acknowledge button for 3 seconds. The supply LED will flash rapidly. This allows the entry of the Access Level 2 passcode. Press 6688. You will notice that the first 4 detection zone yellow indicators will light with each button press. Press the Acknowledge button to confirm the passcode. If the passcode is correct, the internal sounder will give a short double beep and the supply LED will repeatedly double flash. If the passcode is incorrect, the internal sounder will give a single long beep and the zone indicators will turn off. Now you can try again. To change the Access Level 2 passcode, place the panel into Access Level 3 and press the Acknowledge button for 10 seconds. The supply LED will flash rapidly. Press the 2 button for Access Level 2. The Acknowledge LED and the Delays Active LED will both flash. Press the Acknowledge button to confirm and the Acknowledge LED will be off. At the same time, the Delays Active LED will be on. Now choose a new 4-digit Access Level 2 passcode using the buttons numbered 1 to 8. You'll notice that the first 4 detection zone yellow indicators will light with each button press. When the new passcode is entered, the Acknowledge LED will flash. Press the Acknowledge button to confirm. Just to be sure, you'll need to repeat the passcode entry a second time. If both passcodes are the same, the internal sounder will give a double short beep and the passcode has been changed. But if the 2 passcodes are different, the internal sounder will give a single long beep and the zone indicators will turn off. Now you can retry the passcode entry procedure. To exit the process at any time, just wait 20 seconds to return to Access Level 2. To enter Access Level 3, again, check that there are no unacknowledged events on the panel, then press the Acknowledge button for 3 seconds. The supply LED will flash rapidly. Now you can enter the Access Level 3 passcode. Press 8765. Press the Acknowledge button to confirm the passcode. To change the Access Level 3 passcode, place the panel into Access Level 3 and press the Acknowledge button for 10 seconds. The supply LED will flash rapidly. This time, press the 3 button for Access Level 3 passcode change. The Acknowledge LED and the Alarm Zones LED will both flash. Press the Acknowledge button to confirm. The Alarm Zones LED will be on. Choose a new 4-digit Access Level 3 passcode. The Access Level 3 passcode must be different to the Access Level 2 passcode. Again, the first 4 detection zone yellow indicators will light with each button press. When the new passcode is entered, the Acknowledge LED will flash. Press the Acknowledge button to confirm. Again, confirm the passcode a second time. If both passcodes are the same, the internal sounder will give a double short beep and the passcode has been changed. But if the two passcodes are different, the internal sounder will give a single long beep and the zone indicators will turn off, allowing you to retry the passcode entry procedure. To exit the process at any time, just wait 20 seconds to return to Access Level 3. The 4001 control panel reports the operational conditions defined in European Standard EN 54 Part 2. Let's briefly look at how the conditions are reported on the panel. The quiescent condition is the normal condition of the control panel. The only indicator that is on is the supply LED. In the alarm condition, the panel has received a fire signal from a detector or a manual call point. The fire indicator, the relevant detection zone indicator, and the acknowledge indicator will flash. At the same time, the internal sounder will operate, and the silence activate alarms indicator will also be on. In the fault condition, the panel has detected a fault in the field wiring, a connected device, or internally. The fault indicator will flash. If the fault is caused by an initiating device or zone wiring, the relevant detection zone indicator will flash. If the fault is internal to the control panel, the relevant fault indicator will flash. For either fault, the acknowledge indicator will flash together with the operation of the internal sounder. A function may be manually disabled, the disabled condition. This prevents events from within the zone, such as a detector alarm, from being actioned by the control panel. From actions initiated by the control panel, such as the activation of an audio-visual alarm device occurring within the zone, or from signals being sent to auxiliary outputs. In the disabled condition, the disabled status indicator will be on. In the example shown here, the alarm zone's disabled indicator and the detection zone 7 indicator are on, meaning that a fire signal from zone 7 will not be processed by the control panel. In the test condition, both the control panel indicators and connected devices can be tested. When the panel is in the test condition, the test LED will be on. The alarm condition and fault condition are cancelled by a reset. The reset will restore the control panel to the quiescent condition. But if faults or alarms remain, the panel will re-enter the relevant condition. To reset the control panel, enter Access Level 2 or Access Level 3. Ensure all events have been acknowledged and the Acknowledge LED is off. Check that the Silence Activate Alarms LED is also off. Now press the Reset button and the Acknowledge button to confirm. Any unresolved events will cause the control panel to re-enter the alarm or fault conditions. Otherwise, the panel will just display the access level indication. Once the panel is installed, and prior to configuring the 4001 control panel and completing the commissioning of the system, there are some simple pre-commissioning steps that should be undertaken first. This will eliminate faults and ensure the configuration and commissioning can proceed efficiently. Check all wiring for continuity. Short circuits and open circuits must be rectified before connecting the wiring to the control panel. When devices are connected, all cable testing must be carried out with a multimeter, not a megometer. Induced voltages greater than 1 volt indicates possible cable problems or bad earth connections and must be rectified before devices are connected. Check detection zone cables. Ensure all field connections are securely made and devices are connected to their bases. Check that all end-of-line devices are fitted, either to the last device on the detection zone circuit, the last device on the alarm zone circuit, or to the output terminals on the control panel where the zone circuit is not used. Finally, check that the earth connections are secure. With pre-commissioning checks completed, we're ready to complete the commissioning. This includes configuring the panel for optimal operation in the building and testing the devices and functions. First, turn on the main supply and fit the batteries, taking care to ensure the correct voltage polarity. The green supply LED should be the only indicator illuminated. If fault or other indications are active, resolve the causes. Next, we can undertake the indicator tests. Simply press the indicator test button. The internal sounder will operate and all the LED indicators will be on until the indicator test button is released. The panel can be easily configured to optimize detection and alarm performance for each building. To configure alarm dependency, where 2 detection zones must report an alarm before the fire alarm relay operates, enter access level 3 and press the auxiliary outputs button. The auxiliary outputs LED and acknowledge LED will flash. Press the acknowledge button to confirm. The auxiliary outputs LED will be on and the acknowledge LED will continue to flash. Use the silence activate alarms button to step through the zone pairs for alarm dependency. Zones 1 and 2, zones 3 and 4, zones 5 and 6, etc. Check that the relevant yellow zone LEDs are on. When the zone pair is selected, confirm the selection by pressing the acknowledge button and check that the companion red fire LEDs are on. If required by the system design, repeat the process for additional zone pairs. To exit the alarm dependency configuration mode, simply press the auxiliary outputs button. The auxiliary outputs LED, the acknowledge LED, and the fire LEDs will all be off. Detection zones can be configured to be non-latching. Non-latching detection zones only enter the alarm condition when a fire phenomena is present, automatically returning to the quiescent condition when the fire phenomena dissipates. When configured for non-latching operation, incoming fire signals will activate alarm zones but will not activate the fire alarm relays. At the same time, faults are also non-latching, so the fault relay will not activate. To configure detection zones for non-latching operation, enter access level 3 and press the alarm zones button. The alarm zones LED and the acknowledge LED will flash. Press the acknowledge button to confirm. The alarm zones LED will be on. Use the silence activate alarms button to step through the zones. Check that the relevant yellow detection zone LED is on and the acknowledge LED flashes. When the desired detection zone is selected, confirm the selection by pressing the acknowledge button. The companion red fire LED will be on. If required by the system design, repeat the process for other detection zones. When finished, press the alarm zones button to exit the non-latching zones configuration. The alarm zones, acknowledge, and fire LEDs will all be off. If the system design requires a delay before alarm devices are activated, there is a 2-step process to configure the delay. The first step is to set the delay time, and then assign the delay timer to one or more detection zones. To configure an alarm zone delay, enter access level 3 and press the Delays Active button. The Delays Active LED and the Acknowledge LED will both flash. Press the Acknowledge button to confirm. The Delays Active LED will be on and the Acknowledge LED will continue to flash. If an alarm delay time has already been set, the time will be shown on the first 4 red zone LEDs. The companion yellow zone LEDs will be used to display the new delay time. In the example shown here, the delay time has already been configured for 6 minutes. We will change the delay to 3 minutes. Use the Silence Activate Alarms button to select a new delay time. The first 4 yellow zone LEDs are used in combination to set the total delay time. Zone 1 indicates a 1-minute delay. Zone 2 indicates a 2-minute delay. Zone 3 a 3-minute delay, and Zone 4 will delay the alarm for 4 minutes. By using a combination of these delays, the alarm delay time can be set for up to 10 minutes in 1-minute increments. Confirm the selection by pressing the Acknowledge button. The delay time will be displayed by the yellow zone LEDs and be copied to the fire LEDs. To exit the delay time configuration, press the Delays Active button. The Delays Active LED, Zones LED, and Acknowledge LED will all be off. Once the delay timer has been set and still in access level 3, press the Selected Zones button. The Selected Zones LED and the Acknowledge LED will flash. Press the Acknowledge button to confirm. The Acknowledge LED will continue to flash and the Selected Zones LED will be on. Now, use the Silence Activate Alarms button to step through the detection zones. When the chosen detection zone is displayed, confirm the delay selection by pressing the Acknowledge button. The Selected Zones Fire LED will be on to show the selection. If the delay is required to be assigned to other detection zones, repeat the process for the additional zones. When the delays have been assigned to all the detection zones, press the Selected Zones button to exit. The panel will remain in access level 3. Now we have reviewed all the configuration options. And so, with the configuration completed, testing devices and functions will complete the commissioning process. This includes detection devices, audio-visual alarm devices, the output relays on the panel, and any other optional accessories installed as part of the system. To test detectors and other initiating devices, enter Access Level 3. Press the Indicator Test button. The Test LED and the Acknowledge LED will flash. Press the Acknowledge button to confirm. The Acknowledge LED will be off, and the Test and the yellow zone LEDs will be on. Test a device connected to each detection zone. Upon activation of the device, the Fire LED and the red detection zone LED will illuminate for 5 seconds. The internal sounder and alarm devices will operate for 1 second, and if connected, a remote display indicator will also be on. The detection zones will automatically reset after 10 seconds. At the completion of the test, and to exit the test condition, press the Indicator Test button. The Test LED and the Acknowledge LED will flash. Press the Acknowledge button to confirm. All the LEDs will be off. The control panel will remain in Access Level 3. To check the operation of the audio-visual alarm devices, enter Access Level 2 and press the Silence Activate Alarms button. The Silent Activate Alarms LED and the Acknowledge LED will flash. Press the Acknowledge button to confirm. The Acknowledge LED will be off, the Silence Activate Alarms LED will be on, and the audio-visual alarm devices will operate. To turn off the alarm devices, press the Silence Activate Alarms button. The Silence Activate Alarms LED and the Acknowledge LED will flash. Press the Acknowledge button to confirm. the Acknowledge LED and the Silence Activate Alarms LED and the audio visual alarm devices will all be off. The final steps in the commissioning process are to check the operation of other equipment connected to the panel. Specific requirements will depend on what equipment is connected. However, the operation of the fire alarm and fault output relays can be checked. To check the operation of the fire alarm relays, activate a detector and monitor the relay output for operation. Reset the control panel and check that the relay also resets. To check the operation of the fault relay, disconnect the battery to cause the control panel to enter the fault condition. Check that the fault relay operates. Restore the battery connection and reset the control panel. Check that the fault relay resets. If other accessories, such as remote LED displays, are installed, operate the relevant functions on the control panel and ensure that the complementary indication and control is available at the remote equipment. This completes the system commissioning. With the commissioning completed, the system is ready for handover to the building owner. Remember to ensure that the user manual is available, and do take the time to instruct the building owner on how to operate the NUMNES 4001 control panel. We hope this training video has been useful. For more information, please refer to our website or the NUMNES 4001 Installation and Commissioning Manual.